What if I told you there are 3 hidden strategy mistakes that are quietly sabotaging your climb from 3.5 to 4.0, and fixing just one of them could skyrocket your win rate overnight? Today we're diving into the secret strategy errors that keep players stuck, even though they're working hard, watching videos, doing puzzles, but still not breaking through. If you're ready to level up, let's go. Mistake 1. Over-reliance on tactics and ignoring strategic foundations. Okay, player at the 3.5 level, you think, I'll just solve a ton of tactics, train every day, boom, I'll hit 4.0. Sounds good, right? Except that's mistake number 1. Here's the fact. Below about 2000 ELO, tactics dominate. One site says, tactics decide 90% of games at levels below 2000. But here's the catch. Once you hit a certain threshold, like your 3.5 to 4.0 climb, you also need strong strategy, pawn structure, piece coordination, long-term plans. According to a blog on rating plateaus, over-reliance on tactical play, neglecting strategic planning is one of the biggest reasons for being stuck. So what's happening? You're grinding tactics, you're winning some, but your games still collapse because you don't have the roadmap for the middle game and end game. You make small mistakes in structure, your opponent doesn't let you dominate, you hit a wall. Fix: shift your training. Yes, continue tactics, but allocate serious time to strategy. Ask, what's my plan? What's my opponent's plan? Don't just react. Mistake 2. Ignoring endgames and lack of structure in your training plan. On to mistake number 2, and this one sneaks up on you. Big tournaments, online platforms, coaches all warn. Endgames and structured training are the hidden keys. For example, one training site warns that ignoring endgame fundamentals is a frequent training error. Many players focus on flashy openings or tactics, but then convert lost positions when the endgame arrives. Another example, a blog says training without a clear plan, jumping between puzzles, videos, games without direction, means your progress slows. So what's your scenario? You do random daily chess, 10 puzzles, 2 games, watch a video, then next day repeat. But you never go deep. No endgame drills, no consistent plan, no review of your own games. You've hit 3.5, want 4.0, but you never built the foundation for that jump. Fix: build a schedule, dedicate, for example, 50% to tactics and strategy, 30% to endgame work, 20% to review games, track your goals. If you don't have a plan, you'll keep repeating the same mistakes and the plateau stays. Mistake 3. Failing to detect your opponent's plan and making avoidable mistakes. Mistake number 3, and this is one that absolutely eats your wins. You're not paying attention to what your opponent wants, and you make avoidable mistakes that snowball. Here's some cold truth. A study showed that small inaccuracies lead to worse play later in the same game, meaning one small mistake often triggers more. And training blogs say players often suffer from lack of a clear plan, ignoring opponents' threats, and premature queen moves and other structural errors. If you're at the 3.5 level, you may spot tactics, you may win a lot, but when you face an opponent who surprises you or executes a plan, you lose control. You miss that your opponent is building a blockade. You ignore a pawn tension, you play reactively instead of proactively. Fix: every move asks, what does my opponent want? What is their plan? What can I allow by this move? Make a practice of checking candidate moves plus opponent priorities. This simple habit is rare and powerful. The 4-step climb to 4.0 playbook. Step 1. Set a goal. Use SMART goals. A. Reach 4.0 in 60 days. Reduce average blunders to less than 1 per game. Training articles say players who set trackable goals improve faster. Step 2. Revamp your training split. For example, 30 mins tactics daily, 30 mins endgame plus strategy problems. 2 rated games, longer time control. Game review. Spend 10 to 15 minutes annotating what went wrong, what plan did I miss. Step 3. Play the right format. Data suggests longer time controls help improvement more than blitz bullet, so prioritize games where you can think. Step 4. Review every game, especially losses. Many players skip this, and that's what keeps them stuck. Database tip: players who analyze at least 50% of their games improve faster. Do this for a month. Track your rating, track your errors, and after several weeks you'll notice your 3.5 routine starts feeling weak. You're operating from a 4.0 mindset. Alright, there you have it. The hidden strategy mistakes that keep you at 3.5 instead of 4.0. and the playbook to break through. If you fix just one of these today, you'll already be ahead of 90% of players who are stuck. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.